Technique Geek.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 12, and today I want to bring you a special compilation of all the technique geeks that we've done up until this point. And so, I thought this is a great time. I'm gonna be away on a business trip, and so, why not throw everything on one compilation so you guys just go bang them out. We got some lifting techniques, some MMA techniques. I'm pretty proud of everything that we've created, so hope you enjoy that. And definitely want to shout out my sponsors, Magnum Supplements. Best supplements out there right now. The taste is amazing on these protein powders. All their supplements help boost my performance. Got my custom belt here from Resolute, and they create so many different products that are amazing for support where you lift. And the Punchline, that's pretty awesome. It's helping me sharpen my skills, not only myself, but my students. And then this cool ass gear, apparel from Bridge City brand. So thanks for all my sponsors. Without them, it makes things a little harder for me. So I'm happy to have them on board and looking forward to, many more episodes of making some awesome technique geeks. Douche! Scalp deck. Nice. Come through, do a hook straight. Okay, here, come on. Here, up. So Technique Geek, we went over some slip drills, and I just want to shout out our new sponsor, the Punchline. Well, he's a Calgary guy, and he came up with this awesome idea. I actually thought of something like this a couple years ago and found out the guy had already made it. So instead of stealing his shit, I'm gonna promote his shit. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is probably the best punchline or slip line you can get because it comes with targets. Although they are slightly dildonic in nature, they're awesome for hitting, and it just gives you a different element, a 3D element to using a punchline. You can use targets, What's great about this as well, he's teamed up with a technology that's easy to set up anywhere. In the summer, I mean, we're in fucking miserable Calgary right now. It's minus 50 outside. Unless you got some balls, you probably don't want to do the Punchline outside. But in the summer, perfect. 2 trees, boom, it's set up. You can go out and hit it in the park. If you're a douchebag, you want to pick up some girls out there, set up your Punchline, and it's like a fishing line or net for all those babes. What's up, everybody? Technique Geek, and I'm here with the owner and operator of Resolute Strengthwear, Andy. How you doing, Andy?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, as you can see, we got one of their giant logs. What size is this, Andy?
That's a 12-inch.
12-inch. So besides your large intestines, what makes your logs so special?
They're competition spec. They're built to extremely high standards. They've got padding around the outside to protect your wrists, nailed handles, and these can hold up to a hell of a lot of punishment.
Yeah, I mean, like, what's the world record for log press right now? 500 something?
I don't know what it is in pounds, but Big BB broke it this year. I think it's 229 kilo.
Holy shit, that's a lot of kilo. For those of us that aren't British, that in pounds, we would figure that out. Maybe Sable will be kind enough to put that here. But anyways, this thing is super heavy duty. I've been playing around with it at the gym a bunch, using it as a circuit station for a lot of my clients, and just playing around. It's a great accessory to my already, my overhead press work and what I use to build my shoulders up. So I'm gonna get taught how to do it the right way by Andy.
Right, step number 1, when you're coming up to your log, the general rule of thumb, there are specialist log lifters out there who have their own techniques and dynamics and how they do it, but the rule of thumb is generally 45-degree tilt, number 1. Try and hold towards in the middle. Stand straight up with it, bring it in as tight as you can, down and pull it into your chest as tight as you can. And then you're looking to stand up and bring it up to your chest. Stand up, look straight to the stomach, stand it, elbows down. You want to try and get a big push up the press. Get it up and clean through. Make sure your head goes all the way through, because otherwise it's a no lift. I have had to repeat lifts and had lifts disqualified so many times for keeping my head back on the lift. Head forward, and then you'll wait for the down command, and that's a completed lift.
All right, guys, so I got on one of my favorite little things from Resolute, number 1, because it's easier to put on and doesn't get in the way like a normal belt. But this is their soft belt. Andy, what's the price of these? It's ridiculous.
Those are about 40 bucks.
Yeah, 40 bucks to get a belt. Ultra Velcro here. I think Andy told me he had some technology to make it extra stiff and holdy. So, love this belt for doing stuff like this, so my other belt doesn't get in the way. When I had a giant front bumper, a frumper, that fucking thing would get in the way of everything. But this helps suck it in a bit. All right. So a little bit of a tilt, right?
Yeah,
Andy?
a little bit of a tilt. Stand straight up. Press.
Nice. All right, so that's about 90 pounds for the log, and then an extra 50, so we're looking at about 140 here. And didn't feel too light, so it's a great variation. Another variable is that we're on some MMA mats right here, so it's like doing a press on a mattress basically, but I kind of like that extra element. I always would say, it's like grabbing someone in MMA and pressing them WWE style. But if you can build up that kind of upper body strength, I mean, you can do and transfer over to a lot of sports, I think.
45-degree angle, good solid grip in the middle, head up, deadlift it straight up, down into your lap, tight to your chest if you can. Stand up, flick with your belly. Solid press. Head through. Weight when you're down, pull it tight into your chest. Because you don't want to curl it with your biceps, you want like your body to bring it. It's like energy efficient. Okay. Tight as you can into it. Higher up in your chest, the better.
Whew. Well, that's about 190 pounds. Average size of a man, if you ask me. Watch out. Okay, everybody, so there you have it. Some basics on how to lift a log, and you can purchase your own log off the Resolute Strengthwear website. They also have a smaller version.
Yeah, we do. We've got a 10-inch log.
Nice. That sounds like every night for me. Dropping one of those. But anyways, Andy, what else do you got on the line coming up here with the Resolute Strengthwear?
Well, we've just released a new line of 2.5 meter knee wraps, and also some Federation approved neoprene knee sleeves. All are online now, so if you're getting them in, they're in stock if you need a quick delivery for Christmas.
Nice. And don't forget my favorite item at Resolute, custom belts. You can get this belt done up for you with any kind of logo you like. Andy's wife, Kate, graphic designer, you name it, she'll design it for you, send you a couple of options, you choose them, boom, and then you have your own custom belt. I particularly like the lever belt. It's just easier to get on and off, and it kind of looks cool, okay? So thanks for tuning in to the one-man shit show. Take care of your mind and your body, or else your life will be a shit show as well. All right, everybody, Technique Geek. And today I want to talk about your squat, which is probably shitty. And how are you gonna get it stronger? Well, you need to do your main lifts, but not only that, work on your weak points. We're gonna go over that today. We got Abby here, and he's one of my proteges. I've been training him 5 years. He's probably the strongest guy that doesn't compete. You'll see him out there on Instagram doing some crazy things. And yeah, he weighs about 205 pounds. We're probably projecting about a 660 pound squat coming up here. So we definitely know what we're doing. And today I want to talk about, top 5 accessories to build your squat. Okay, so number 1 accessory I like to use is because, it helps you get used to being in the bottom in the hole, and that is a pause squat. So Abby's gonna demonstrate here. All right, here we go. Going down, slow, 1, 2, up. Good. I like a 2-second pause at the bottom. Number 2, 1, 2, up. Good. And last one, down. Good, 1, 2, up. Nice. Okay, so what those are really good for is just, some people just don't know how to go down to proper depth. Well, pause squats force you to go ass to grass and get used to firing from that hole. So I really like incorporating these in a program, especially when someone's getting ready for a powerlifting meet. All right, number 2 accessory. If you want to be good at squatting, guess what? Squat some more, motherfucker. So we're gonna be doing some front squats. And Abby, as jacked as he is, he actually has mobility to do a proper front squat. So variation 1, a proper front squat. Nice. So if you can't do this, it's fine. Most of us can't. Okay, we're gonna squat down and up. As you can see, he's a lot more upright. Down and up, and it's front loaded, so he's gonna be using his core a lot, and it's just a different variation that's gonna help you get stronger. Okay, rack that shit, Abby. Okay, variation 2 of the front squat is for us immobile old dudes and people that have way too big of arms and shoulders, and so that is the zombie pose. So let's try that, Abby. I'm gonna get in there, load it in there, sitting right on his front delts. It's kind of uncomfortable. It feels like you're gonna choke yourself. Some of you may be into that, but we'll save that for another day. Okay, down and up, Abby. There we go. Oh yeah. Key is keep these elbows up high and keep them there the whole lift. Okay, good. Rack it up. If you let those elbows drop, the weight will go with it and you'll look like an idiot in the gym, and you don't want that. All right, number 3. It's not a squat, it's a deadlift, but I find these two have a symbiotic relationship. You gotta have a strong deadlift and a strong squat, and they grow together. And well, it won't hurt to strengthen your back a little more and your glutes. And that is exactly what we're gonna do with a banded Romanian deadlift. All right, so Abby's gonna pull all the way up, lock out, below the knee, up, squeeze the cheeks, there. Down, up, full lockout. Down, up, lock it out, good. Nice job, Abby. Okay, so as you can see, we have about 245 pounds on there on the bar, and I'd say this band adds at least 100 more at the top. If you're using a green, that, you know, that adds quite a bit, and you know that tension is consistent and constant, so it's pulling on you either when you're going up and down, so it's great to actually force those glutes to work. You're really gonna feel that burn, and so I think it's a great accessory to help your squat grow. All right, accessory number 4. This is probably one of my favorite pieces of equipment that I bought through 𝐻.𝐒.𝐄𝐩𝐢𝐬𝐴 here in Calgary, and that is their belt squat machine. This machine is awesome. It's a little bit different than other belt squats. Doesn't take up too much room. You could have it in your house, and I like that it has, you know, band hookup capabilities. We have a black band on there right now, so it adds that tension down and up, just like we had on the banded Romanian. So this probably feels like, I would say, at least over 300 pounds, like 3.5 plates is probably what this feels like realistically. So we're gonna do more of a speed variation on this banded belt squat. So we're gonna do a speed version of a squat on the banded belt squat here, and it's gonna be to build that explosiveness that you will need when you're putting heavier weights on your back and firing out of that hole. Okay, Abby's gonna hook in. All right, he's lined in there. Good, he's gonna stand up, pull that lever down, and now we're just gonna blast down and up. Nice speed. Good power. Good job. Okay, that's enough, Abby, good. So with this, I would generally do a rep range of, you know, 10 to 12 reps. Really get that burn. It's great to do towards the end of a workout. The kind of lineup we've gone through from 1 till 4 now is how I would do that in your accessories. I would do pause squats after your main lifts, then I'd throw in some front squats, then I'd go to a banded Romanian, and then we're gonna finish off with some belt squats, and we got one more for you. Okay everybody, so we're gonna finish up the squat variations with number 5. It's gonna be a plyometric. It's gonna be a jump squat using a form of a TRX. These are heavy duty from 𝐻.𝐒.𝐿. They actually act as kind of a spotter strap for your heavy squats as well. But I love them because they're heavy duty, they can handle any size. As you can see, Abby here is being super explosive. There's no pauses, right down into the pocket. And look how high you can jump, Jesus. It's like to dunk that basketball. Thanks for tuning in to the One Man Shit Show. Remember, if you don't check your mind and your body, your life will be a shit show. And that ain't fun. A douche! everybody, there you have it. The one-man shit show. Just finished benching 405 for 5 with the slingshot by Mark Bell. Pretty awesome. I'm happy where my strength is right now. I'm sure I'll be able to do that without the slingshot pretty quick. And you know, I also wanted to thank my other sponsors, Resolute Strengthwear. These are actually knee sleeves, but I got some legs for arms, so I use them on my arms as well. And Bridge City brand, this cool ass shirt, born to lose. We're all born to lose. It's what we make out of it when we pop out of that hatch and start screaming and, you know, turn our life around or give in to the weakness. And so I also want to thank Punchline. You've seen it on my other podcasts. Awesome equipment for boxing and learning how to duck and weave. I got a commercial coming out for that. And so thanks for all the sponsors. And don't forget to, you know, get your life in check, because if you don't, your life is going to be a shit show. So keep your mind and your body in check, or that's going to happen for sure. A douche! What's up, everybody? Technique Geek. And today I want to talk about something that I see so many people doing wrong, and that is hitting the heavy bag like an asshole. And so I'm going to show you some kind of, you know, basic pointers on how you should hit the heavy bag. Everybody can buy a heavy bag and hang it anywhere, but if you're doing it the wrong way, there's a few things that can happen. Well, you're gonna hit it the wrong fucking way, and potentially you could injure yourself quite easily doing heavy bag stuff. And not only that, you're just gonna reinforce real shitty techniques and habits, which will do you no favor when you want to actually maybe defend yourself, or, you know, go to a gym that actually teaches this stuff, and you're gonna look like that asshole that just started. So number one, what you're gonna have to get yourself is a timer. Luckily I have my own gym, and I have a minute timer here. Boom, I have it set to a 3-minute. That's just kind of my go-to. I used to fight, you know, kickboxing, K1 style. That was 3-minute rounds, so something that's in my head. If you're an MMA fighter, set your rounds to 5 minutes. I'm gonna tell you right now, those minutes don't get any fucking less, so you better get used to that 5 minutes. And so I always set the timer to 3 minutes on, 1 minute off. One thing I hate, and I see a lot of coaches do this, is minimizing the rest time. So they'll make the rest time 30 seconds rather than a minute. What I want to say is you need to know how to use that minute 100%. So in between different rounds, knowing that you have 1 minute and 1 minute only, and knowing how to recover and how to breathe and get your mind right and your mindset right for that next round is important. Now, if you only get 30 seconds and then you're just giving yourself, you know, a panic attack and you can't breathe, I mean, yeah, it's great, builds heart, and maybe it is building some stamina, but I don't believe so. So I'm a coach out there that says, always give yourself that minute, because that's what you're gonna get in between rounds in a fight. So get used to that minute and how to maximize every bit of it. Okay, so number 2, and that is when you're hitting the bag, you always wanna hit it when it's coming towards you, okay? I see a lot of people out there hitting that bag and trying to hit it as it's going away, so you can kick it farther away and it's flopping around, it's moving around. That shouldn't happen, okay? When you're hitting the bag, it should be when it's coming towards you, and so that you're getting the max amount of force in hitting that. And in a you know, a fight or a self-defense situation, that's what you want. You want that person coming towards you and hitting that power with power. So always hit the bag when it's coming towards you. Okay guys, so third step is you don't want to stand in the same spot the entire time when you're hitting the bag. I see so many people just stand in that one spot, hit, the bag's moving around. But you got to treat it like you're fighting a live opponent and they're moving around, so you got to move around with them. Okay, everybody, don't mind me. I'm breathing like a fucking beach whale, but I'm super heavyweight. That's okay. But another thing I want to have you doing on a heavy bag is to release maybe 1 or 2 rounds. I'm a Kyokushin karate guy, which means bare knuckle. Try to hit the bag with your bare knuckles so you're hitting with the right place. So if you don't know, these front 2 knuckles are where you want to hit with when you're punching. Boom, 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 boom. They're always hitting with these front 2. If you're wearing a big puffy fucking set of boxing gloves, you can hit with anywhere, you don't know where you're hitting, so you don't know where you're pinpointing that target. Well, let's say in self-defense, street fight, well, you're gonna wanna hit with those 2 knuckles on that right spot, okay? So another thing is conditioning your knuckles to be harder, be able to hit harder objects without, getting hurt. And that's why we do this.
Hey Russ, action!
Oh, sir, Sable, sorry, I just, throwing this awesome mint oil on my beard, making it look extra sexy. But that's my sponsor, Bridge City brand, the Gilded Beard. They make tremendous t-shirts and awesome hats, but also amazing beard grooming products. I want to also shout out Resolute Strengthwear. They're an amazing sponsor. Anything you want, one-stop shop, belts, wrist wraps, t-shirts, logs, and I'm not talking about the one you shit out. I'm talking about the big old ones that you lift, and then also all types of implements. They're a one-stop shop, custom belts, custom t-shirts, you name it. Punchline. I'm gonna drop a commercial right after this. You're gonna see how awesome this thing is. So I wanna say thank you to all them. Without them, I can't do this. Can't hire an amazing girl like Sable. So I wanna say is make sure that your mind and body are right, or your fucking life is gonna be a shit show, and you don't want that, trust me. What is up, everybody? Everybody asks me, Russ, how'd you get your arms so big? I mean, I got some pretty big pipes here. They're not the prettiest. I don't have veins popping out. They don't look like giant dicks. But I'll tell you what, they're fucking strong as fuck. And one of the reasons is I focus on strength of my arms, because big arms means, for me, big bench press. And just having a lot of strength when I'm doing martial arts, grappling, just being able to grab onto someone and control them, that's all arms. So I'm gonna teach you a few accessories or workouts I do to get my arms stronger. You gotta think of, if you're going for strength, you gotta think of your arm just like any other strength component, lower reps, higher weight. So I'm gonna show you this kind of superset of a standing arm curl and a JM press. So I like to do about 5 reps, and then I jump up the weight and keep on going until I can't get 5 reps, but I don't want to get over 5 reps. I'm building that strength, that tendon strength. So here we go. So yeah, you can have a little bit of body English, that's okay, it doesn't have to be super strict, but I can feel my arms getting a good pump. All right guys, so that little combination there really gets the guns going. What I want to say is your triceps should always be way stronger than your biceps. If you're one of those assholes out there that just has these giant biceps, baby tries, you're doing yourself a disfavor, especially if you're planning on benching anything over 3 plates. So take that into consideration. All right, everybody, so thanks for tuning in to episode 11 of the One Man Shit Show. Lots in there today. So next week, we're actually gonna have a little compilation of all the technique geeks. I like to just kind of highlight them all in one kind of compilation. That'd be awesome. And you know, don't forget, you know, keep your mind and body in check, or else your life will be a shit show. And if you want to get some big old pipes like me, try that little workout, and I'll be adding to the series on how to get your guns bigger. But for today, that's about all you can handle.